I became insane, with long intervals of horrible sanity.
All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream. We loved, with a love that was more than love. Those who dream by day are cognizant of many things, which escape those who dream only by night. I have great faith in fools, self-confidence my friends will call it. I was never really insane except upon occasions when my heart was touched. There is no exquisite beauty without some strangeness in the proportion. I have absolutely no pleasure in the stimulants in which I sometimes so madly indulge. It has not been in the pursuit of pleasure that I have periled life and reputation and reason. It has been the desperate attempt to escape from torturing memories, from a sense of insupportable loneliness and a dread of some strange impending doom. Believe nothing you hear, and only one half that you see. From childhood's hour I have not been. As others were, I have not seen. As others saw, I could not awaken my heart to joy at the same tone. And all I loved alone. Sleep, those little slices of death, how I loathe them. Years of love have been forgot in the hatred of a minute. Never to suffer, would never to have been blessed. Words have no power to impress the mind, without the exquisite horror of their reality. All religion, my friend, is simply evolved out of fraud, fear, greed, imagination, and poetry. If you wish to forget anything, on the spot, make a note that this thing is to be remembered. I wish I could write as mysterious as a cat. Deep in earth, my love is lying, and I must weep alone. It is by no means an irrational fancy that, in a future existence, we shall look upon what we think our present existence as a dream. Beauty of whatever kind, in its supreme development, invariably excites the sensitive soul to tears. I have no faith in human perfectibility. I think that human exertion will have no appreciable effect upon humanity. Man is now only more active, not more happy, nor more wise, than he was 6,000 years ago. Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. The true genius shudders at incompleteness, imperfection, and usually prefers silence to saying the something which is not everything that should be said. I remained too much inside my head and ended up losing my mind. Science has not yet taught us if madness is or is not the sublimity of the intelligence. I would define, in brief, the poetry of words as the rhythmical creation of beauty. I dread the events of the future not in themselves, but in their results. That which you mistake for madness is but an over-acuteness of the senses. The boundaries which divide life from death are at best shadowy and vague. Who shall say where the one ends, and where the other begins? Now this is the point. You fancy me mad. Madmen know nothing. But you should have seen me. You should have seen how wisely I proceeded. There are chords in the hearts of the most reckless which cannot be touched without emotion. Every moment of the night, forever changing places, and they put out the starlight with the breath from their pale faces. To die laughing must be the most glorious of all glorious deaths. Men have called me mad, but the question is not yet settled, whether madness is or is not the loftiest intelligence. A short story must have a single mood, and every sentence must build towards it. Every poem should remind the reader that they are going to die. The death of a beautiful woman is, unquestionably, the most poetical topic in the world.